All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Prosper Nutrition Show, where we want you to prosper and be in health. I'm going to make sure that the sound doesn't go off here. My name is Jason Steves. I am a clinical account specialist with Perk Integrative Health, and I am joined by my co-host, Steve Steves, who is a certified clinical nutritionist and naturopath. Thank y'all for joining us, Steve. How are you doing this morning?
I'm pumped, Jason. This topic is so crucial today for people to live not just with healthy hearts, but the whole metabolic syndrome, syndrome X, their lipids, the big hoop-de-doo that's out there about cholesterol and the fears behind cholesterol and the false fears and understanding that. So I know we
Yeah.
want to make this short and sweet. So excited to get into it.
Yeah, well, fatty liver disease linked to heart failure risk. This is something that I think a lot of people aren't really thinking about, but it can help empower people to know that they can do something about their heart issues, heart health issues, because that's, as we know, we've talked about in one of our previous shows, heart disease is the number one killer in the world, more than anything. And that is so much related to lifestyle. And what we're seeing here is that it's related to how healthy or not healthy your liver is. So we wanted to remind y'all, we've got a free download for you that can help you start building a healthy liver and heart. These 7 proven steps that we've seen that work for people dealing with lifestyle related diseases like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and these conditions. 7 proven steps, free download on prospernutrition.com. Go there and download that guidebook as soon as you can, and that will help you get started in a better path on your health journey to make sure you're actually getting results. We've compiled these principles over the 30 years that we've been working with people at our nutrition office, and it really works. We use them in our personalized nutrition plans for our clients. So definitely download that and start practicing that today. And then stick around to the end of the show. We've got a coupon that we're going to provide you with that will give you 10% off all the supplements, the Prosper Nutrition supplements that we talk about today. And we hope that you would actually start using the Prosper Nutrition supplements. We've spent many years scouring the industry, the supplement industry, to find good quality supplemental nutrients for people that are dealing with health issues, but also people that need to increase their performance, whether it's with focus for work or athletes. Supplements are really important these days. So stick around for that coupon code and we will share it with you later in the show. But as we mentioned, we're going to be talking about how fatty liver disease is linked to heart failure risk. So, Steve, we're going to be pulling up an article here on that. And do you mind sharing with these folks what this article is kind of going over?
Yeah, in fact, Jason, if you'll scroll down to, there's a chart, it's a figure, and scroll down till you see it. Keep on
Okay.
coming. There it is. There it is. See if you can zoom in on that and let everybody see that. I want to talk off of this as fast as we can on these different areas. So this is how they've summarized this article on a chart. It's always kind of nice to have that. You can make notes. The risk in cardiovascular disease and its association with fatty liver disease. So starting on the far left, you've heard the term insulin resistance. So how do we deal with blood sugar and that metabolism? We're going to have a whole separate discussion on that in the months to come. You're welcome to go into our prospernutrition.com and pull up the information in our glucose bundle so you can understand more about regulating sugars more efficiently. The insulin resistance really is nothing more than our cells are not seeing the hormones well. Well, cholesterol is a hormone builder. So this whole lipid profile and fatty liver problem has to do with we're getting too many toxic fats. Our liver isn't getting the nutrients it needs to detoxify all these toxic fats. We're talking about hydrogenated oils, trans fats, arachidonic acid factors, and too much acidic diet food. So
Yeah.
how do we change what they say right above that, that whole lipid profile? That's what is in our Liver Protect. So the focused product today is our Liver Protect. And we're going to take a few minutes to go over those nutrients in there and how powerful they are to impact all of these fatty liver disease risks that we're
Right.
talking they're highlighting in this article. So the
Yeah.
visceral, they just become that product, Jason. I had access to it for so many years, but didn't use it. I would use separate individual nutrients,
Right.
but the synergism of those 14 nutrients that
Mm-hmm.
are in this product is such brilliance. Dr. Jaffe hit the nail on the head
Yep.
for this
This
disease,
formula.
the
Yeah.
metabolic problems, and you see it. It's way over there. Where did they say that?
Yeah.
Metabolic.
So what you're trying to get at, and you're helping people see here, is this connection of cardiovascular disease risk related to fatty liver disease. All these issues are tied to this. We can't obviously get into all these issues today, folks, but you know, this article, we'll be sharing the link with you. You'll be able to read up on it. But what Steve's mentioning is so much of what we're dealing with heart health issues is tied to our choices and how we nourish our liver and take care of our liver. But yeah, let's you wanting to take a closer look at the Liver Protect right now?
Yeah, before we do, let me roll through the rest of these just real briefly. Visceral fat, do our in-body test, find out where your visceral fat is. Toxins are stored in fat. Go back and do our detox from last month. Go back through that video, get on the detox plan. Another reason for fatty liver. Endothelium, the dysfunction of the tissues, the internal tissues that metabolize. That's all going to be covered by Liver Protect. Redox status, which is the oxidative status. We're talking about antioxidants. This Liver Protect, #1 product on the market, in my opinion. I don't see anything else out there like it that can reduce this redox toxicity that causes all the problems with liver disease and heart disease. Angiogenesis, another a topic for another time. The regenerate, you see genesis is the beginning word for the regeneration. So that becomes diminished over time. We want the genesis of new life, and we'll talk about that. Hemostasis, the stagnant of the blood. We want to get that blood flowing, and that's what the liver profile does, or the Liver Protect. Inflammation, we're using antioxidants to quench inflammation. There's a lot of things involved with that, another cause of fatty liver disease. And then getting into some of the adipokines, the hepatokines, these are immune markers. And again, most of these nutrients in the Liver Protect are immune supporters, and immune system strengthening is what controls and regulates these adipokines and hepatokines. And then parasite cell signaling, all in the membrane, fatty acids in the membrane, very important. Genetics, yes, they're affected by the outside world. Remember that 92% of our genetic influence comes from the outside world. So, yes, we have genetic weaknesses, but we have to control that outside world. We have the ability to do that. And then, of course, the gut liver axis and other possible mechanism. They mention vitamin D, but there's a lot of nutrients to mention. It's unfortunate that this article is not more nutrient focused on how these things are reversed. And that's why we do what we do with Liver Protect. So show them, if you would, that Liver Protect, and that I would look at the label. It's probably going to be the easiest thing for us to key off of and just walk through the power behind this product. And I discuss it in the article that I did on heart health. It's at the bottom with the 7 proven steps, and one of those being, of course, nutrients and supplements, and getting enough nutrients of this type on a daily basis. I take 6 of these capsules. So you see the dosage for 1 capsule there of selenium, powerful antioxidant. They see it as a cancer protective and cell protective. Of course, zinc, a natural chelator for heavy metals and toxins that excrete those out of the body. The liver uses that for converting toxins and getting excreted. And of course, a mixed tocopherols. Now, people don't realize they just take a cheap vitamin E that's an alpha tocopherol. If they don't get a balance of the alpha, beta, delta, and gamma full blend of tocopherols, they're going to have cardiovascular imbalance, and they're usually getting a cheap vitamin E that comes from soy oil that's just alpha tocopherol. So another reason for the superiority of these products that we're using, the Prosper Nutrition. Then vitamin D3, quality fats that are used here. These are all micellized forms, even though Dr. Jaffe shows the micellized CoQ10, the ubiquinone. I know, Jason, I want you to mention some things about that because you know a lot
Yeah,
about that
right.
process.
Well, it is debated as to what is the preferred form of CoQ10. The research tends to lean more towards ubiquinone as the preferred form. It's easier for our body to take up. And the way I guess I would explain it is the form of nutrient for supplement use. There may be other forms of CoQ10 present in nature that we get from other sources, and that may be ubiquinone, ubiquinol, but ubiquinone for supplement use, micellized in fats is the best way. The best fat is pure rice bran oil, and we've actually got a product that micellizes the CoQ10 ubiquinone form in pure rice bran oil. This formula, because of the other nutrients in it, we micelize it within the MCTs. And so it just calls for a different type of fat to use for with these other nutrients that we have here. So it's still going to allow for optimal uptake of the CoQ10, but if you need even more focused uptake of CoQ10, you'll use our, it's called the Cell Protect, that has our micellized CoQ10, the ubiquinone in pure rice bran oil. So that's a summary, I guess you could say, of CoQ10. And there's so many benefits of CoQ10. It's obviously needed for health of the nucleus. If you're having stress in your body and stress, one of the things that happens with people is when they have shingles. It's actually related to the stress down at the nucleus level, oxidative stress, and that is linked to a deficit of CoQ10. And so our body needs CoQ10 not only for that type of issue, but all sorts of issues that are related with stress down to the nucleus level of the cell. And so all of our cells in our body, but especially cells that are needed for the heart as well, heart health, muscle cells are needing that CoQ10, which is vitally important. So that's a kind of a
Good,
summary of a way
good.
that
Thank you for that.
we
That's
focus on that.
key.
Hmm.
CoQ10 is known as it's contained within the mitochondria. So the powerhouse of the cell that does the work for the cell. And oxidative stress in the mitochondria can happen, but we have the ability to protect it. And CoQ10 is very important for that. They do know that the heart tissue has the highest concentration of CoQ10 as a heart muscle. Again, CoQ10 found in the muscle cell of the body. You have that in veins, you have it in arteries, you have it in your skeletal muscle, but the heart tissue having that highest concentration of CoQ10. So they know, and they see from these cardiovascular drugs, and I encourage everybody, I know you're going to get them the article, Jason. There are many links to the medications that cause heart disease that are commonly used out there, folks. That dangerous stuff, and you have the ability to get away from that. I was addicted to drugs for many, many years, and God showed me a better way to break that spirit of pharmakia that we can live free. So learn about that. That's in the article so that you can get on something more natural and not have that early demise of your health. Because this is the number one killer. Every 33 seconds, somebody's dropping over dead from a heart attack. 695,000 people a year dying of heart disease, and 500,000 open heart surgeries are done every year.
Hmm.
Is it working? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Thinking down the wrong roads there. So let's
Right.
get our heart protected. Liver Protect really could say Heart Protect because of this
Yep.
association of fatty liver disease, which is non-alcoholic for most people. Our environment, the toxicity is discussed in that article. And that's why we have Liver Protect in there and why I take 6 of those a day, along with 6 pure omegas, I do 3 teaspoons of Cell Energy. I take 4 of the B12 Max, and then I do 9 of the Magnesium Power for optimal liver function, cardiovascular health, and like I have a strong heart, can do
Yeah.
quite a bit at age
Yeah.
65.
So Heart Health Bundle contains the Liver Protect. It will help you get your liver healthy, and then you implement the 7 proven steps. That's a free download. You will be on your way to helping prevent and even restore and repair your healthy heart when you start implementing these strategies. And there are ways to optimize supplementation for yourself based on your test markers. And that's something we work with our clients on at the Nutrition and Health Center. So if you want a more optimized, personalized nutrition plan for yourself, head over to Nutrition and Health Center, and you can email us at info@nutritionandhealthcenter.com, and we'd be happy to schedule an appointment and get you started on your own individualized or own personalized nutrition plan. We call it Personalized Nutrition Plan PNP, kind of like a plug and play into your life for helping you have health with your nutrition. So, Steve, thank you so much for giving us your insights on liver health and heart health, and hope y'all can really dive in and apply this. Learning this information is great. Applying it is what's going to change your life. So buy the supplements, you'll get 10% off. The coupon code today is today's date, 2824 show. 2824 show. You type that in at checkout, you'll get 10% off your order, and then you can start implementing for 1 month. Usually the supply is about a 1 month supply on these supplements, approximately. Some may go quicker than others, but it's approximately 30 days. And you can start feeling better very, very quickly when you implement these strategies. Give us a call, at our office, 281-440-0024. You can email us. We're here to help you. We're not going anywhere. We're committed to your health and your prosperity in health. And so we're not just sharing this information trying to sell a product. We're here to help you. So if you have questions, concerns, if you've started taking the supplements, it's not working, we're going to work with you. We're not going to just leave you hanging. So thank you so much, Steve, for all that you're doing.
Thanks. Thank you, Jason. Hey, I'd like to close with a scripture to pray over the people. That this was brought to my heart this morning. It was out of Ezekiel chapter 36, Ezekiel 36 and verse 26. It says, "And I will give you a new heart and a new spirit, and I will put within you," both of those, "and I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes and be careful to follow my rules." So think about that, the heart that needs to be soft and pliable and not hardened. Literally, these diseases of the heart cause a hardening of the arteries. The heart becomes stiff, valves become stiff, and they don't work well. The article addresses everything there, and the nutrients support that so that the physical heart will be soft and pliable, a heart of flesh for you all. God bless you, and thanks for watching us today.
Thanks, Steve. Yes, thank y'all for watching, and head over to prospernutrition.com and get started today. We'll see y'all next time, every Thursday, 10 a.m. Central. We'll see y'all next week. Take care.